Well, wouldn't it be something if we could give New York and Beverly Hills a run for their money here on the Avenue at Tower City? Deborah Lee took a stroll down the Avenue today. Took out all kinds of new charge accounts, right. I'm sure dozens of them.
No, I didn't. And actually, I did more shoving than strolling with all the massive crowds of people here today. But you know, elegant and incredible are just two of the words that the shoppers here are using to describe some of the stores here at Tower City. Cleveland consumers will be able to spend money till their heart's content at the Avenue. And they'll be spending quite a bit, according to shoppers who've already looked at some of the price tags here.
I've seen a beautiful little skirt and a top and a sweater for $318.
Many of the shops here at the mall are the more upscale, classy type. Stores you'd expect to find on New York's Fifth Avenue or Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, like Bally of Switzerland, which carries imported men's and women's footwear and leather accessories.
Our clientele is very upscale, very professional, presidents of companies, executives, professionals, doctors, lawyers, upscale.
There are also specialty shops, like the Disney Store, where Mickey Mouse-eared employees, called cast members, sell everything from Disney clothes to souvenirs. Shoppers say these stores are long overdue in Cleveland.
I think this is what we need. I think women like myself in the business world, we like the better shops and the variety of clothes.
It would typify that we're more of a cosmopolitan city like New York or LA or Chicago.
Shop owners and managers like Harold Goldberg expect business to be very good here, and it probably will if opening day is any indication.
I think I'm going to be broke. I think I'll be down here all the time.
And of course, all of the stores are not open yet, only about 40 some of them. The rest of them will open up off and on throughout the rest of the year. And you know, Roy, I kind of think that a lot of the business here is going to be the lunchtime crowd. I saw a lot of shoppers here today who work downtown, and they enjoyed coming over here on lunch break.
Well, if tonight is any indication, of course, this is opening night. It's hard to say, but there is an enormous crowd building tonight.
That's right.
Too. It's funny. The crowd today was absolutely overwhelming. We're not kidding. You could hardly move down there.
That's right. I said it was like Times Square on New Year's Eve.
All right, thanks very much. Wilma?
Well, that's a good analogy. It has been. Beside the stores and the restaurants, there are 11 movie theaters opening here in the Tower City complex. David Moss is now back. He's over his jet lag from the Academy Awards, and he takes a look at this part of the story for us.
Now, I'm not saying I remember walking 10 miles to school every day, or buying a loaf of bread for 5 cents, or going to the movies for a quarter. But I do remember sitting just about here, the last downtown theater, the Hippodrome, watching movies like Moby Dick and Old Yeller. And I tell you, it was a great way to top off a day of lunch and shopping downtown with the family. Days gone by, guess what? They're back. That's right, they're back, right here in the new Tower City. They're called the Hoyt Theaters, an Australian company that's come to Cleveland. Dedicated to the movie fan, Hoyt will have 11 screens featuring 2 70mm facilities.
Everything we do in our theater, from our seats to our decor, is top class. We put the finest in everything we can do, and we give the people the most for their money.
Assembled by Chief Engineer Andrew Doyle, the Hoyt Theaters are state-of-the-art, fully automated, and studio approved.
They have here in this 11 theater complex 2 THX houses, which are the most modern state-of-the-art equipment right now on the market. One of them will be hopefully completed by Friday, and the second one possibly a week or 10 days later.
And that's 70mm?
70mm, 6-track sound, specially designed auditoriums.
Best?
It's better than the best.
So things are getting pretty difficult, you know. Thank you very much. You know, not only do you have to decide what size popcorn to get, but with 11 theaters, which movie to see. And I like that. From the Hoyt Theaters in Tower City, I'm David Moss.
Lots of good choices. Just about any movie you might want to see will be here at one time or another. All we need is the popcorn ourselves and some cola, and we're ready to go.
I don't think David has ever seen a movie without popcorn.
I think not. It's good for you, too. Well, as you can imagine, there's been a lot of hard work put into getting this project actually ready.
When we come back, we will make a tip of the hat to some of the many, many workers. Stay with us live on 5.